Hey guys, welcome to the Next Stop Wildlife Show Australia. I'm Wayne Caveman Keys and this is Louie in the bush. It's a beautiful Houon Snake on the next stop. And today we're in the Western Sydney Parklands on the Great West Walk. And this place is superb. It's one of the best walks you'll find around the western suburbs and a hot spot for reptiles and birds. So hopefully it's a mad hot spring summer day, so we should find some reptiles out today. I'm going to head down Snake Alley on the first stop and see if we can find any reptiles. So come with me, Wayne Caveman Keys, and explore the Cumberland and beyond. Let's get out of here, see what we got on today's next stop. And on our first stop of the day, we see a beautiful red-belly black snake coming out for some of the first rays of sun. It looks like he's hunting for some little frogs and skinks. As the wetland dries out, those frogs and skinks will migrate and he'll hunt them down. Just up in the tree above, we've got a beautiful red wattlebird, and the red wattlebird is a nectar feeding bird. They like to feed on all the flowering blossoms down here in the bird loop. And on the track in front of us, first thing in the morning, a large male eastern water dragon, I refer to as Buffhead, starts his morning ritual of cruising up and down this section of the track here, and that's how he finds his sustenance for the day to survive. He walks up and down this track for most of the day and also goes back and forward towards the water to regulate his body temperature. But he'll be here hunting for some food, and he got something else there. And this is how he spends his day. Quite a productive little area of track just here. And it's in this section of bushland that we call Snake Alley. And he comes out into this little clearing here because you can spot the bugs a lot easier, and it's a lot easier to hunt down here. So yeah, it's a fascinating journey. One of the eastern water dragon, and he just got something else then. So as we watch this large male eastern water dragon search for his prey, and the sun just starts coming up over the Cumberland Plains. It's a magical start to the day. Big Buffhead, it's like he got something else to eat there. And as I said, it's quite a successful venture, this part of the track. You can see his eyes moving all around the place for any little movement on the grass. And there's one lizard that doesn't seem to have declined. Looks like he might sit and have a little bit of a sunbake, regulate that body temperature up a little bit so that he can digest the prey he's just found. They have some quite interesting crests and what they call tubercles, which are just down under the ear there, the conical shaped hard scales. Makes them look like quite prehistoric. They're an amazing reptile. One of my favourite lizards, the eastern water dragon. And we'll just zoom back a bit and give you a look at the track that this guy frequents. And he'll make his way up and down this track all day long. Check that out. That's a little brown thornbill. Very hard to get on film, these guys. as he gives us just a small glimpse of him again. Next stop, an absolute ripper. We know exactly what's going on here, folks. Looks like the nest raids are on. Beautiful lace monitor. Getting harassed by all the birds. See him climb up the tree. And it's the time of the year. You see him flinch just then. They're onto this guy. Can hear the birds everywhere. He's got a mouth open, showing them. He means business. Got a good bite on him. Yeah, he's not happy. Oh. A few swoops around the head region here. A lace monitor. The young. And though he may be a apex predator out here on the Cumberland Plains, the birds will defend the nest with their lives. And you can see that tongue flicking out. You can probably taste there's chicks up in one of these nests in the trees. And the birds go absolutely ballistic. The way they dive bomb these guys. And birds like kookaburras and that can even take an eye out. And he's moving his way further up the tree. You can hear the birds. They just hate these guys. And it's a way of life out here on the Cumberland. It's how these beautiful lizards survive. They rely on the nest raids and the wetlands drying out to get the little ducklings. Yeah, and he's still getting targeted by these birds. The longer he stays up this tree and the higher he gets, the worse these birds will attack this guy. And they'll be relentless. And believe it or not, 9 times out of 10, they will actually detour this guy from getting to any of the nests. He's up quite high in the tree. Amazing. And these guys are the second largest lizard in Australia, beside the parenti. But in this region of the Cumberland, they are the largest lizard in this region. And they get up to well over 2 meters long, so they're definitely one of the larger lizards worldwide, and they're one of the only monitors that can scale trees in the fashion that these guys do. They're also known as the tree goanna, and you can see that bird just come by and attempt to take one of his eyes out. He's just going to sit and wait it out until the birds leave him alone a bit, and then he'll no doubt make his way further up the tree and investigate what's excited that Jacobson's organ. No doubt it's going to be some birds and or eggs up in the tree. I might head off and find out what we've got on the next stop. A beautiful lace monitor, and as you can see, he's quite high up in the tree, this guy. And yeah, definitely sensing something up in the tree. That tongue picks up molecules and particles from the air, and it slips back into a sheath that they call the Jacobson's organ, which processes all of these molecules and the chemicals and dust and other particles, and will give an indication of exactly what it is that it's looking for. So it'd know straight away that this is either eggs or young chicks in the nest. They can even tell if it's a predator, prey, snakes, what type of snake it is, whether it's venomous. So they have an amazing sense with that Jacobson's organ. We might move on to the next stop and let nature take its course And that's how nature works. Unfortunately for the birds, this guy's survival relies on the demise of some of their young chicks. So let's head out to the next stop, see what else we've got. What a ripper next stop this was. Lace monitor of the Cumberland Plains. And this is the Houon Rosella. And they're a grasslands bird and a wetlands bird. And I like to feed on all the little suiting grasses. Amazing colours, these guys, they're absolutely beautiful. And down he goes. Get a little bit more seed on his next stop. And down on Snake Alley, we have a beautiful willy wagtail. There's a family of them down here, and they're hunting in the same little strip of Snake Alley as Big Bullhead, the eastern water dragon. They've just recently fledged from the nest, the little chicks. So yeah, they're just learning to hunt on the edge of the track here. The small insects. And up he flies. And check this out, guys. This is the Cumberland Nature Crew Express. And down at Narragingee, they have a really cool little mini nature rail, and that takes parents and their kids and whoever wants to go for a ride around a nice large section of the park down beside Eastern Creek, and takes you past the tawny frogmouth and a few other animals here. So if you get a chance, I think it's every second or third Sunday down at Narragingee Reserve, they have the Cumberland Nature Crew Express. And right here is the entrance to Snake Alley. Man, check this out. Here's next stop, Narragingee, on the Cumberland Nature Crew Express. It's a really cool little park down here, and no doubt this makes the park's maintenance sustainable. They must make a little bit of money from this place, and it's a great little excursion for especially parents and children. And you've got the Mr. Whippy van there, so come down and check that out. And we go back through Snake Alley, just having a look at these the little willy wagtails and the fledglings. Now, spring's just a magic time. All the birds nesting and the babies learning to hunt for the first time. Next stop, we drop by the log, the world famous log of Narragingee. And here we have a Sydney short-necked turtle, or Sydney Basin short-necked turtle, just recently separated into 4 different species from the Murray River turtle. So yeah, they're now known as the Sydney Basin short-necked turtle. And there is the log of Narragingee. And there we go, looks like we've got another Sydney Basin short-necked turtle here. Always a hive of activity on the log. Usually got eastern water dragons and all sorts of ducks, and we've actually had buff-banded rails and a lot of different animals get on the world famous log of Narragingee. And along Snake Alley, Big Bullhead just popped his little face up again to say hello. He's an amazing, beautiful big male eastern water dragon.
He's definitely not shy, this guy. So yeah, just on the side of the track here. Thought I'd say, see you later, mate, to me beautiful friend, Big Bullhead. So we might make our way back to the car soon. Absolutely stinking hot day. Most of the reptiles are in hiding at the moment or in shady spots. So we'll head out of here and give you one more close up of this beautiful looking male eastern water dragon called Bullhead. Okay guys, let's get out of here and see what we've got on the next stop. Beautiful. Well, such is the abundance of wildlife down here at N.S.W.beautiful Reserve that I got back to the car, and probably about 30 metres from where the car's parked, we see one of the beautiful sacred kingfishers who are nesting down here at N.S.W.beautiful at the moment. There's actually 4 pairs in the park itself that are nesting. So if you're interested in seeing the sacred kingfishers, definitely an awesome place to see the sacred kingfishers at N.S.W.beautiful Reserve. So let's head back to the car and head off home. Hope you enjoyed the show. Look at that beautiful kingfisher, a truly amazing bird on the Cumberland.
What a Bobby Dazzler! Okay guys, what a magic walk out on the Cumberland Plains with Keezy the Caveman and the Cumberland Nature Crew. And we'll see you guys tomorrow with more action and adventures from out in the vast Cumberland Plains and beyond. Could be anywhere. Probably be a camping trip next time with me old mate Hado. So let's get out of here. Let's enjoy a nice lunch or dinner and enjoy the next stop tomorrow. See you guys.